We are using this cluttered Sims 3 lot for Tetris. We have me and this other sim named Needy Boy, who is locked in a room with free will turned on. Whatever item he uses determines a shape to carve a path. And in order to win, I need to carve my way out into a corner. But that's not all. I'll need to get 3 skill points for piano, painting, and fitness before I can escape. So not only do I need to keep my sim alive, but he needs to be in a good enough mood in order to win. All right, Needy Boy, let's see what you choose first. And looks like we got the green U. So I never really know which direction to take when we do the Tetris challenge. Now that we've done it twice for both Sims 1 and Sims 2, check those uploads out after you watch this one. But I really don't think there's a best path per se. It's kind of mostly the same. I think there's different advantages based on certain directions, but I don't know. I'm kind of feeling this top left corner, and all I know is that I most importantly need to secure a fridge, probably a toilet, and these skill items. And I'm seeing kind of a path here with the exit being over here. So I think I'll probably secure the toilet first, then I'm gonna have to cut up somehow to get that fridge. What's gonna get me the furthest distance to that toilet? Probably that. All right, we're at the mercy of Needy Boy. Let's hope he does something else pretty soon. So this is his mood right here. His fun is going up. Come on, man. I got stuff to do. And he picked the toilet, which is the blue Z. And based on the rotation of that toilet, I'm not sure if we're gonna be able to use that. I'm trying to kind of brainstorm what rotations of the Z I could do while remaining attached to this letter U. That's the only thing I can do to get there. I can see if maybe the sim will walk past the toilet to use it, but pretty doubtful. Yeah, he can't use it. The free will tried to actually get him to go use it, and he's realizing he can't slip past that space. All right, what next, Needy Boy? All right, and he has chosen the shower. It may look like he's on this red, but he's actually on this yellow L. So with the L, I think the only thing we should really be doing with this is giving my sim more space, because if we learned anything from the last upload, the Sims 3 1x1 challenge, the Sims 3 Sims need quite a bit of space to do the things they need to do. And maybe this will give us access to the toilet, and it also kind of builds our way over to that fridge up here we're trying to get to. Okay, we got access to our first item. All right, what's he gonna do next? And choosing the television again for some reason, despite being at full fun. I don't make the decisions here. We could maybe get access to the television by doing this kind of a shape, or we could go for distance and then build further that way to get to the fridge sooner. I almost rather build fast to get to the fridge sooner. Hey, slowly but surely, we're gonna get there. And we got our first lavender, purple, pink, whatever the heck color that is, with the letter T. So there's a few different ways that we could do this. I could go like this, which you could argue would give me more space for the fridge when I might need it. I could go like this, which could, in theory, add more space this way and also directly barrel toward the fridge. Honestly, I might just go with that. My sim is getting pretty hungry and pretty tired, though. There is a bed right here. There's also one here that maybe I could make do with. So for some reason, he decided to eat the brain freeze a la mode instead of the burnt waffles, which I guess makes sense, but then that would qualify because he used the fridge a second time instead of using first time around with the waffles. So that means he actually used a second T. Let's go ahead and do the other direction then. Will this get us access to the fridge? I think it will. Oh, he's using the sink. That is a blue Z. All right, as much as I want to keep going in this direction, I do need to get an energy object. I don't think I can nap in that chair. So I'm going to start working toward this bed right here. Oh, I didn't even realize he's using the arcade. That means it's an orange square. And that square might be enough to get us to use the bed. I can't block off that part. See if you can get some sleep now. Look, I'm happy that I could use this bed. At least we have access to it now. What frustrates me though is if, like I said, if you watch the last upload, the 1x1 challenge, I had like what was it, a 3x3 space, and I couldn't even eat pizza in that space because I didn't have enough room to walk around with my slice. But this, that's okay. So here's kind of where we're at right now. I think we're doing a good job carving our way out. I love these ones. They don't come around very often because it is on the bed, but getting 4 blocks in a straight line is great for making distance. Okay, we have some options. We have our easel right here. We've got a piano right here. And we have our workout set with seemingly no other skill up items nearby. So I think we try to get our easel first. And I'm gonna have to be able to walk past the bed. So I'm gonna have to start here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Lazy boy is finally up. Okay, I don't know if this will be enough space. I think I need access to 2 slots. Yeah, I can't intersect that. Maybe I could still use it. I mean, let's check and see. Unfortunately, I'm gonna need either the letter U or 2 other pieces nearby because I can't use that. Oh, that's why. I'm a dumb idiot. It's backwards. I thought it was facing the other way. Well, that's going to take a lot more shapes, it looks like. Okay, he's using the sink. Get the letter Z again. Can I use it with that amount of space? Now, there we go. That's what's up. Okay, so this should allow me to get 3 painting skill points, and I really could use a bath or a shower. The nearest hygiene is that guy right there. And is the painting helping my fun? It is. So this will do for now for the fun. Okay, he's back to watching TV. What's nice about the U is even though I don't put something in the middle there, I can still use that pathway to have more items be accessible. Amazing. Using the shower. All right, I'm gonna build a little bit out that way. And after his shower, he's gone to the square. All right, let's go as far as we can toward that piano. At last, we have our first skill point, the painting skill point. Dude, he's been gaming it up for a while. And I sent my sim to bed because he was getting so tired. But today we made a lot of progress. We're almost at the piano. We're almost at the weight set. I'm well on my way to get a second skill point in painting. And he used the toilet. Another purple tea. That might actually be enough for that piano. All right, he's using the blue again. Oh, what? Is he putting away the leftovers? That's a T. And back to his gaming. So we have a T and we have a square. I appreciate you, young man. You're doing great work. There he goes, off to bed. Okay, because this is a red line, I don't feel like I should use it for furniture. I feel like I should use it for distance. Let's go for it. My sim is awake, so while Needy Boy is resting, I'll use the furniture that I do have to get my mood up. I will say I am having a mood negative impact from these dirty dishes. Maybe I get a sink at some point to take care of those dishes. All right, and if I want fun, let's get back to painting. I'm too lonely to do that. Maybe I do have to make a phone call. I don't know any Sims well enough to chat. Unless there's an object I'm unaware of, that is a problem with Sims 3 Tetris Challenge versus the other ones. If I'm not able to skill up, that's a serious problem. So while it is a cheat, I'm not doing it for cheating reasons. I'm doing it so that way the integrity of the challenge can go on. I'm still gonna have to work my social meter up, but I'm gonna make myself know everyone so I can make a phone call. That way I still have to improve the mood meter, but it doesn't break the challenge. It is 4 in the morning. Hopefully she's not upset that I'm calling. Don't you think it's too late to talk? Well, sorry about that. He's talking to the countertop. That counts. That counts as a T. Don't you take this from me. You know this counts. He used the object to get his social up. Oh, he got his social up too. Can I paint now? I can. Hey, I didn't know I could just talk to furniture. And he's in the shower. So if I did this, I could theoretically get another L here. I could get the red line. I could get the Z. Yeah, I don't think that would block me off. To my surprise, Needy Boy has a great need for fun. And being super hungry, he decided to watch more television. So that's kind of what I like about the Tetris challenge. You don't really know what to expect with free will. Oh, and I could also use the U right here. There we go. And he used the T once again. Okay, so let's go for distance once again. And he's electing to wash the dish. And back to the TV. We're getting really close to the finish line, but it won't matter if we don't get our skills up first. Gotta get the 3 of each. Oh, I didn't even notice. He's using a new one. He's just going from item to item like crazy right now. Which means we've got the orange. We're about one shape away from making this happen. Okay, and after getting my mood up as much as I could, we're back at it with the painting again, hoping to get that 3rd skill point soon. I think I hear him moving. I sure did. He's got food, which means that's a T. The T for subscribe to Teeter. You heard me. You know you want this. Don't fight it. Just hit that little button. That naughty, naughty little button. That's it. We've made our escape. Now it's a matter of getting the skill points necessary before that escape means anything at all. Something interesting just happened. And instead of lying to y'all and starting over and recording everything again, Sims 3 seemed to have crashed. Not sure why, but it did. You gotta love EA, you gotta love Sims 3, baby. Oh, joy. I've only been playing for roughly 40 minutes, and the entire game crashed, and as you can see, all of our progress was lost. So here's what we're gonna do instead. I'm only gonna need to have 1 more skill point on the easel, because that's what I needed, 3 on the piano, and 3 on the workout set. I was already connected over here, but I am not about to recreate all those shapes. Instead, red for evil. A message that I'm sure we can all agree with. I know you might be reading EA is poo. Well, it's actually French. It's EA is poo. So don't you worry about it, buckaroo. All right, well, the mood is good. Go. Get the 1, get the 1. I don't care what this nincompoop does over here because EA is poo. Perfect. 1 painting skill point. Let's get jamming on that piano. Okay, got 3 of the piano skill point. Oh, is that what I think it is? You go to the skills. You see we got 3 athletic, 3 piano, and technically 3 painting, kind of. And we're gonna jog over here because we're ready for this dumb challenge to be over. Look at that victory jog, my friend. I don't know what that music's about, but look at that victory jog, my friend. And we did it. I'm not going to spoil if we were able to pull it off in Sims 1 or Sims 2, but check those uploads out after you watch this one. This one was fun, except for the game crash, but I hope you still enjoyed, and I'll see you next time.